My first question is, can you give me an example of a time when you faced criticism and how you deal with that?
Um, can criticism help people improve themselves?
One of your friends get to disagrees with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get disagree with you. So how would you make him understand, make her understand, or him understand
Mm-hmm.
your point of view? What would you do for that?
Do you remember one criticism in your entire life? Maybe you got in your childhood, in your schooling, colleges, even after marriage, also, even nowadays, also, which is you can't even forget. Okay, that kind of criticism. Criticism can be positive, also negative, also. So, any kind of criticism do you remember so far? Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, Malti. How are you doing?
Yes, if I talk about I'm fine, but I'm bit under the weather today. Otherwise, everything is a hunky dory. Tell me about your side. How was your day so far, and how are you?
I'm also doing fantastic, and my day was quite good, I would say. I came here at my maiden's home, so it was quite good in both ways. I try to use it in a positive way. Also, I try to make it productive.
Mm-hmm.
Simultaneously, I spent some time with my mother, with my elder mother. So, in this way, it was quite good, I would say.
Okay.
So, as we are meeting for the very first time, could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. As you know, my name is Malati. I live in Bangalore. If I talk about my education, I have completed my graduation in English literature. Nowadays, I am homemaker, and as well as I'm very small YouTubers also. By the name is English with Malati, where I'm trying to uploading English related conversation, solo and short video. Yeah, it's pretty much about myself.
Great to know about yourself.
Yes.
So, do you have any specific topic, or we
Yes,
just go with the
before
flow?
before diving the topics, okay, I want to know little bit, even I know little bit about you for new audience and viewer purpose. Could you give your short introduction?
Yes, definitely. So, my name is Megha. I hail from the beautiful state of Uttarakhand, and but currently I'm living in Delhi. If I talk about my education, I have completed BSc
Hmm.
from Delhi University. Nowadays, I'm working on my communication skills, and I love interacting with people from different parts of our country. In this way, I'm improving my language, and simultaneously, I'm also knowing a lot of things from their perspective. I am learning a lot of perspectives, cultures, about cultures, perspectives,
Mhm.
so many things. And in my leisure time, I love listening to music, especially hymns. Apart from this, I also run a YouTube channel with the name Megha's English Galaxy, and I also provide tuitions in the evening. So that's a little bit about.
Wonderful, wonderful introduction about your side. So, okay, so before, we have already completed our introduction. So maybe you have a topics, okay? We can go through by that topics, okay?
Okay, so if you want to discuss a particular topic, so I have a topic, criticism.
Mm-hmm.
So are you okay with that topic?
Yes, yes, I am okay.
So, Malti, my first question is, can you give me an example of a time when you faced criticism and how you deal with that?
Okay, first of all, I would say criticism means, someone, an opinion, that opinion can be about your behavior, your work, your reaction, about your behavior. Okay, so anything can be that about the criticism. Okay, so that criticism mostly each and every person they can get from parents, right, and teachers and family, society, from everywhere we can get, right? So the things is how we can take the criticism also, as far as I know. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Yes,
Criticism,
definitely.
yeah, criticism means there are two type of criticism. One type is a negative criticism proper, and second is a positive criticism. Okay, only up to
Hmm.
us how we can take. And if we are doing criticism, otherwise if you are saying to other person about, at least we have to be realized that should be polite and respectful criticism, right? Then only people can grow and we can also grow. So you are telling about my perspective like that I'm getting somewhere criticism. Yes, I got so many time from my parents if I did some mistakes, right? And from my school, college also. Still in my workplace, my family, if I do some mistakes, positive criticism, sometime we can get negative also, but mostly I am getting positive criticism. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So according to you, so how did you deal with all those criticisms? Did you take it in a positive way or in a negative way?
I can't say every criticism I can take very politely, sorry, very positively, because that can be different negatives also. For example, I would say, I am given some presentation. Okay, same presentation. You can say, okay, it was very good presentation, but you can speak in a next time little loudly, otherwise a little correct way. Okay, then your
Yes.
presentation will be better. This is a positive criticism. Negative criticism. Oh no no no! Your presentation was totally terrible. Okay, so that is a negative. Totally, you will be hopeless. You can't even. Oh my God, I did full mistake like that. But same mistake, if you give the politely and respectfully, no, you will take next time. Definitely, you try to correct things, and you will more confidence also. Right, so that's up to us how we can take. But yes, mostly I am taking, if I'm getting like a politely and respectful criticism, I try to take positively. And sometimes negative also we can get from society. Maybe you are also facing sometime, even family
Yes,
member also. We can't say na
right.
everyone support to us like that. If we are doing something good things also, even our relatives also, they are taking differently, and they are making something gossiping criticism like that. So but we should not think about that criticism. We have to push for ourselves, it okay, because they have them kind of mindset of, right? We can't keep every person's mouth shut up, right? So that's why we should go by the our what we are doing. If our own family members support, for example husband, wife, children, if they are supporting, so let it be. For other person, we should do good work, good manner, which is usable for society, family, to everyone. So it's okay if we are getting negative criticism also. We should not be focused about negative criticism, positive criticism, and we have to go by our work, like that I would say.
Yes. So if I talk about myself, when you did your absolute best and still you get criticism,
Mm-hmm.
so it's quite, heartful, I would say.
Yes.
So it hurts a lot, and I am an overthinker. I overthink a lot. At the outset, I overthink a lot, but
Mm-hmm.
after some time, I pick myself up from those types of criticisms, and I remind myself, no, you should not take all those criticism, in a negative way. You should not let that criticism bring you down,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Get up and make yourself more better. You do your best, and those people who are criticizing, show them you are far better than them. So in this way I deal with those criticisms, if I
Yes,
talk
but
about
I would
myself.
say, if you get, pragmatic way, if I'm telling, if we are getting criticism from family, society, most of the relatives also, we are ladies, we are daughter-in-law also, right? And if we are getting such kind of criticism from relatives for a few time, it's literally hard to accumulate the courage. Okay, okay, how
Yes.
little we will be in overthink why Caesar he's telling about me. Okay, what I did wrong, and it will take little bit time for overcome from the situation, right? And we start to overthinking, and the negative thought also it comes, right?
We have to make ourselves understand now.
Mm.
We
Yes.
should ignore them and make ourselves understand.
Yes.
Don't take that criticism in a negative way.
Mm-hmm.
Try to pick yourself up,
Mm-hmm.
and don't let that criticism bring you down. And we should, you know channel that criticism into growth.
Yes.
That is the best way.
Hmm.
And one of the most important thing is, we need to be thin skinned,
Yes.
because in this world where people are not able to understand your feelings, if you are thin skinned, then you can survive.
Hmm.
Otherwise it would be quite difficult for you to
Yes.
survive in this world,
Correct. Correct.
right? Especially for emotional and overthinker people like me. So it's
Yes,
quite
I am
difficult,
also,
I believe.
including me
Yeah,
also.
so you can resonate with me in that way, right?
Yes.
Yes. So do you want to add something to all these things?
Yes, I have a regarding criticism one question. Okay. Um, can criticism help people improve themselves?
Yes, definitely. If you are taking that criticism in a positive way. Otherwise, as you already mentioned, there are two types of criticism, negative and positive. I believe that positive criticism is only for to help us. It helps us improve. But
Yes.
if I talk about negative criticism,
Mhm.
it is for, for demoting you, for, demoting you and discourage.
Yes.
It is for discouraging you, I would say.
Mhm.
And the focus of positive criticism is on solutions and problems.
Yes.
But negative criticism focus on person, because the aim of negative criticism is to pull the leg of that particular person down,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Mhm.
So it depends on what kind of criticism you are getting, negative
Mhm.
or positive. If you will get negative criticism, definitely it will let your energy down.
Yes.
But if you are getting positive criticism, then it will help you improve. You
Yes.
can take that criticism in a positive way. Yeah, that person told me that you are lacking here, you are not doing well at this particular point. So I should work hard and I should be best. I should put my best foot forward in that particular area so that I can improve. So yes,
Hmm.
it definitely help us improve if we take it in a positive way.
Yes, yes. I would like to include a little bit. Nowadays who are very successful people, you can see them interview also. And I'm little bit come across about who are very successful person. Mostly I try to watch like a video interview. Initially time in a struggle period. Okay, everyone nowadays who are very successful people, you can say they did lot of struggle initially. Okay, then finally
Yes,
eventually they reach in that position, that level, right? So that time they got
yes,
so many criticism, sometime manipulate, also people manipulating. Okay, it's not your cup of tea, why you are doing. And even though they did continue, they didn't be like pessimistic. They try to be optimistic. And after few time, few year, even long year later, they reach that level and position, right? Because of criticism definitely push to us. Okay, for example, now I am
yes,
learning this language. Okay, initially when I
yes,
start, still some of my friend also, some of my relatives also, why you are learning this language nowadays? It's not work. You already married, you have a child, you have to do your work, household chores, no need to learn. And whatever is spoiling your time in here, right? This is also one kind of criticism, but I am taking positively. Why? One day sooner or later I will be able to talk properly. I will be handle all my situation where I'm lacking. So then they will see. And same person who are criticizing nowadays, one of the period later, future, if I will give by the god of grace, if I am success somewhere, if I can be success somewhere, definitely same person they will appreciate, isn't it? So many
yes,
example
yes,
we can
so
see
true.
in our society. Until you will be
Yes,
not
definitely.
success, they will pull your, they try to be broke down, they will criticizing. But once you will be successful, same person start to do your appreciating, admiring to you.
Yeah,
So that's why
yes, definitely.
we should not take any kind of criticism, positive, sorry, negative way. We have to take positive. It's okay, it's my mistakes. And criticism somewhere, it's a boost for us. Because if we are making mistake, if someone try to make us to correct us, we should take positively. And by the how we can improve, like that we try to positively, then only we can get successful. If we will be
Yes,
monotonous, and oh my god, I did mistake, how she's tell me, how she's asking me in front of so many people. Yes, sometimes these things happen, but as you already mentioned, we try to accumulate the courage and overcome from the situation, and try to learn day by day, and one day they will see,
yes.
I would say.
Yeah, we have to take one step at a time. There
Yes.
is no rush in the process.
Yes.
So slowly and steady, we will win the race,
Mhm.
right? So I have one question, Malti. I would like to ask you, like for example, your one of your friends get to uh, disagrees with you.
Mm-hmm.
okay, get disagree with you. So how would you make him understand, make her understand, or him understand
Mm-hmm.
your point of view? What would you do for that?
Okay. If my friends is disagree
Without
with me,
hurting, without hurting his or
mhm,
her feelings also.
okay,
There
that
is, it is a task that you don't have to hurt them, but you have
mhm,
to express your perspective in front of him because he or she gets disagree with you,
yes,
right?
yes, exactly. It's a
So what do
pragmatic
you do?
question, you can say, because in our life
Yes,
we can get so many friends, even relatives also, even family member also. Sometimes our vibes is not matching. They are telling
yes.
one thing, we are thinking second things, right? These things.
We are not on the same page
Yes,
in
and
some
we
case.
yes
Yeah,
we have to
some
deal the
cases.
situation, isn't it? Same situation we have to deal. In that point, we should not make them down also, like just we try to make understand in a politely. Like for example, what can be the disagrees point, like regarding work, regarding some point of view, right? Regarding anything can be there. First, we try to listen what she or he is saying. Okay, then we can keep
Yes,
our point of view politely, with the
yes, yes,
respectfully, even though she or he is not agree. Okay, in my case I'm telling, if she is or he is not agree about my point of view, I'm telling yes, you are right, because I can't argue those kind of people in my real life. Actually, I'm telling, in my
yes,
real life, um if anyone argue with me, if I'm right and he's wrong or she is wrong, first I try to make understand. Some people are very arrogant, people are also, we can see our society, right? But what I
yes,
will
yes,
do, I listen somewhere one comedy, I think आज हाथी आके मेरे विंडो में बैठा था हाँ हाँ मैंने भी देखा था उड़ते हुए, like that. We what I will first, I try to make understand. If she or he is not agree about my opinion, just I will simply say, okay, you are right. It's okay. I think you are right. I will explore about little more. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, may I will explore about little more about these things. Like that, I'm simply said I don't want to argue those people. But yes, people can be, if people who are my my he or she's person is a very understanding person. That time I try to make understand. Okay, I will give some point of view. I will make to, it's a correct, these things, that things I should give proper point of view. Then only they will be agree. Otherwise, they will not agree. So I do depend of people. First, I will see what kind of
yes,
people are in front of me. Then I will do discuss about that topics. What
yes,
about your
yes.
point
So
of
it's
view?
quite, yeah. If I talk, if you want to know my opinion in that, first of all, I will try to, do my best to make him or her understand my point of view. And I
Hmm.
start with the simple lines like I understand where are you coming from, but try to understand yourself. Try to put yourself in my shoes. Then only you would understand my point of view. First of all, I would try to make him or her understand. He at
Hmm.
least try to understand my perspective, try to see that particular thing from my point of view. If still
Hmm.
she or he disagrees,
Hello. Now it's
hello,
okay. Actually, your video is
I'm not.
totally stuck. Now it's
Yeah, so I don't know up to where, up to which point you heard me. Could you tell me the last
uh,
line? Because it got stuck
no.
in. Shall I
Yes,
start
yes.
from the beginning? My answer?
Did you is, if you want, you can. Hmm.
Yes. So, uh, so if I talk about myself, I first of all I will try to do my best to make him or her understand my point of view. I will
Mm-hmm.
say yes, I know, I understand where are you coming from, but try to
Mm-hmm.
understand the same thing from my point of view, from my perspective. Try to put
Mm-hmm.
yourself in my shoes, then only you will know about my point of view or you will understand my point of view. If still she
Mm-hmm.
or he disagrees, then I will not argue anymore as you already mentioned all these things. So I am also same kind of person. I don't believe in arguments. If that person would
Mm-hmm.
say, no, 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 you are completely wrong, okay. If you are saying I'm wrong, but first of all, I will try to do my best. But after some time, I quit that argument and let him or her go with the flow.
Hmm.
Whatever you are saying exactly right. So that's how I would deal with these types of situations.
Yes, yes.
It's not
Otherwise, we can't
compulsory, yeah.
recover.
It's not
Mhm.
compulsory always. Two friends are always on the same page. They
Yes.
can disagree, but the thing is that how we are dealing with those situations.
Mhm.
Is it
Yes.
affecting our friendship or not? So in
Mhm.
that case, one people should bow down. That is the only solution, I believe. Right?
Hmm. Okay, 100%. Okay, so I have one question.
Yes.
Do you remember one criticism in your entire life? Maybe you got in your childhood, in your schooling, colleges, even after marriage, also, even nowadays, also, which is you can't even forget. Okay, that kind of criticism. Criticism can be positive, also negative, also. So, any kind of criticism do you remember so far?
There are so many things, but as it is a public platform, so I cannot share. I do not
Which
go
is
that much
only see
deeply. Or
like it can be seeable, like okay, so what you are comfortably like which
okay,
is
so there is an
comfortable.
incident from my childhood when I was not very good at dancing. So whenever I used to participate in annual functions, I never got selected for those annual functions because of that skill. I was not able to dance,
Mm-hmm.
in a impactful way or in a proficient way, I would say. So
Okay.
those things used to hurt me a lot. But my elder
Mm-hmm.
sister used to help me, would help me a lot. But the teacher never got the teacher never selected me. But
Okay.
my elder sister made them sure that I would make her understand all those, learn all those steps, and so many things were there. So in this way, they used to select me, but it was quite difficult for me to bear all these things because I was very good at academy. So I never
Mm-hmm.
faced criticism if I talk about my academic. But I used to
Mm-hmm.
face criticism during that annual function days. So that is one of those memories, I would say.
Okay, okay. Every person have a different kind of story, and that kind of, and it happens to everyone's life. Hmm.
Yes,
Okay, so do you have
yes, yes.
any question for me?
Yes, one question I have, how you ever rejected someone's idea or suggestion? Have you ever rejected someone's idea or suggestion?
Actually, I'm that kind of person. I can't reject it. Okay, that's why I'm facing so many challenging in my life. If anyone tells something, no matter my family member, no matter my official member, anyone, if they will request me, if they will tell something, I can't reject it. Okay, I can't say no. This is a very big problem for me. But I have to learn these things also. Otherwise, you will face so many problem in your life. Okay, if you are not
Yes.
comfortable, you should tell no. Okay, these things I'm learning also, but at the same time, if anyone gives some task, some responsibility, I can't refuse and I can't deny it. Okay, so this is a very big problem for me, but I tried multiple time. End of the time, okay, okay, I will do. It's not my cup of tea, but I will try. I will do. Like that, I tell,
I
and
can resonate with you. Yes, I can resonate with you,
yes,
definitely.
yeah. So that's
So if I talk about myself,
mhm.
yes, I
Yeah,
also
continue.
never say no directly.
Yes.
I cannot say no directly to anybody. Like for example, if somebody is putting forward his suggestions or his perspectives, so
Mm-hmm.
I start with appreciating her perspectives, even though I don't agree with
Yes.
his or her perspective, but I start by appreciating her perspective. I never say no directly.
Yes, yes.
So that's how I prefer to say like line this line like there may be other way to approach these things in this way, because I cannot directly say no. So I try to manipulate that thing in another way. So
Mm-hmm.
there may be other way to do these things, that in this way I try to make that conversation polite, because my aim is not to do argument, and I don't believe in arguments,
Yes,
right? Your
exactly.
video is stuck again. I don't know why.
Because of, I think, network issue, I feel network problem is here, so that's why.
So that's how I deal with those situations.
Okay, yes, yes. Okay, so I think here we it's not support to us for network also. For today, we have to wrap up the session. I think next time we will do nicely.
Yes,
Is it okay for you?
yes, yes, yes. So I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation and hope the same from your side, Malati.
Yes, I am also totally enjoying, and uh, I totally elated, and as well as I had for a long time I was wondering I will do session with you, but the timing was a problem, right? It was not matching, so we couldn't do today. Also, it's a network problem here.
Yes, yes.
It was very heavily raining. Still, it's raining in outside, and as
Okay,
well
because
as
of that. Yeah.
yeah, and as well as my health also not supporting me. It has been 3 days. Today I am feeling fever also, but by the hook and by crook I had to do say this session because yesterday I promised to you, so I
Yes, yes.
couldn't
Yeah.
postpone this
No, but
session.
you should take care of your health first, because health is wealth, I
Yes.
believe.
Now
You
I
could
will go
message me in
directly.
that case. There is no issue. Yeah.
Uh, yes, but I keep wait now, so it's not good. So I thought, okay, anyhow, I will take at least 20 minutes also for today. And next time we will do very nicely again. Okay. So it's very nice. Okay, bye.
Okay. So nice of you. Bye bye. Take care.